Welcome to the Dental School Guide podcast, your ultimate destination for all things dentistry. I'm Dr. Tanner Townsend, your guide through the complex world of dental education. Join us as we uncover the secrets of acing dental school admissions, navigating residency programs, and exploring career opportunities. Please share and enjoy. Real quick, just wanted to make all you pre-dental students out there aware of a resource. If you've ever been worried about getting into dental school or are wanting to get into that school of your dreams, then you definitely want to check out a program called Dental School Guide. In the program, we walk you through how to save money, time, and heartache when applying to dental school. There's so much fluff out there when it comes to resources for getting into school, and we are streamlining all of that. With our comprehensive digital course, expert mentorship, and personalized application review services, you'll have everything you need to stand out to admission committees. Take advantage of this amazing resource that will help you increase your chances of getting into dental school. You'll want to check out dentalschoolguide.com. Check it out. Welcome back to the Dental School Guide podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Tanner Townsend, and today we're going to be talking about the waiting game. Now, it being kind of early August, we're kind of getting to the point where a lot of students have submitted their dental school applications, and now they have just all this time where they need to wait. And so this can be a really anxious time for a lot of students. So today I kind of want to go over 3 tips that are hopefully going to help you manage this time better and have a better outcome in the long run. Okay. So the first thing that we want to discuss today is making sure you are avoiding the forums like Student Doctor Network and Facebook where students are posting about their interviews that they recently got. So this is super important because a lot of times we want to compare ourselves. Now, comparing yourself to another student in terms of if you got an interview or not can be really detrimental to your psyche. Okay. Now, a lot of schools handle interviews differently. Some schools don't even start handing out interviews till October. And other schools, they'll interview their out-of-state applicants or their in-state applicants before, or other schools will just interview what they deem their best candidates first. And it's not really fair to hold yourself or others to a standard that you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes with schools and how they're judging things. So the best thing to do is play your own game, play the game with yourself, and stop comparing yourself on those forums like Student Doctor Network and Facebook and Reddit. Just stay off those pages during the next couple months that are comparing interview times and dates and invites and things like that. It's not going to help you out. Okay. So that's the first tip. Stay away from those Facebook forums and Student Doctor Network. Second, what you should do is you should focus on volunteering during this time while you're waiting for interviews and waiting for invites for peer assessments and so on. It's really important that you volunteer and give back to your community. And schools often have initiatives that they have in conjunction with their state that they're in to give back and volunteer. And so schools really have a high priority on accepting students that volunteer. So we really want to make sure that we're always building our application, no matter what time of year it is, because we never know what's going to happen. If we don't get accepted, we need to have an improved application for the next cycle. So we need to make sure we're doing consistent volunteering with group in our local area, no matter what time of season in the cycle it is, to make sure that we are as well prepared as possible. Okay. Third and final thing I want to touch on today is focus on building yourself. Now, this one's a little bit more in the sky and not as directly focused on dental, but focus on building yourself. Make sure you're going to the gym. Make sure you are reading books and learning new things, whether it's a hobby that you have or whether it's a sport you want to play like pickleball or golf or whatever the case may be. Make sure you are taking these next couple months in your free time to build yourself as a person and to enhance yourself on whatever level that might be. It's just going to help you long run and with your self-esteem, and it's going to prepare you for your interviews in dental school down the road when that time comes. So today's episode is just a quick, short and sweet episode. And just to finally wrap up, we'll go over those 3 topics one more time. First, make sure that you are not comparing yourself to other students on the forums in terms of interview invites. Stay away from the forums for the next couple months. They're not going to help you. It's only going to hurt you. Number 2, make sure you're volunteering, and make sure you are volunteering often in your community, preferably with the same organization over and over again to prepare your resume for the next cycle if needed. And third, make sure you're building yourself. Building and focusing on yourself during this time is only going to help your self-esteem, and it's also going to help you become a more well-rounded person in general. So that is it for today's episode, everyone. We hope you have a great week ahead as we're nearing mid-August and interviews are starting to get rolled out, and we will catch you later. Have a good one. That's all for today's episode of the Dental School Guide podcast. We hope you've gained valuable insights and inspiration to fuel your journey into dentistry. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast for more expert advice, inside tips, and engaging discussions. If you enjoyed today's episode, please leave us a review. It would mean the world to us. Until next time, keep smiling, keep striving, and remember, your dental dreams are closer than you think. Thanks for tuning in to the Dental School Guide podcast.